Okay, we are recording.
I think it's exciting to hear that this is the only TV show in the Okanagan?
It is.
Oh, correct, yes. So what kinds of things are you guys thinking about?
Hold on a second. Is that shadow on her face? Because she's really, oh, okay, it's only showing that side of her face. So this side
As long as it makes it look slimmer.
See, you see how the tree's going in her face? Maybe if we just put this couch out a tiny bit.
Okay.
So just
Oh, that's not something, okay. Why don't you just tell me what to, yeah, okay, so.
pull it with your big muscles. You can keep filming, this is funny.
Out,
Okay.
ow, my toe.
Oh God.
Okay.
Dorothy, you're wearing your red shoes.
That's
okay.
right.
Okay, there's another thing we could do.
Yeah.
I could open the barn door on this one light.
I think this is good.
I'm gonna open the barn door. 1 sec.
Okay, open the barn door.
Okay. Open the door.
Dangerous? Danger?
Okay.
I hope you're recording still.
Oh, hello.
Whoa!
Oh!
And
I
then,
can see your halo, halo.
oh, I should.
Jump, Dave, jump.
Be careful. Bad knees.
Director Dave.
Director Dave.
All right.
Okay,
Is that better?
much better.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay, let's get this over with.
table has to be.
Starting over?
It was good to be blinded.
Are we still recording?
Yes.
Starting over, Lisa?
There, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Okay, how's my hair?
push forward more, Lisa.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna recheck focus. I'm checking our focus.
Check our focus.
No,
Check my booty.
we can dim it.
So I was way hotter before there was more light. I just,
Turn it
The
down.
light
Hold
pushes
on.
out the
Try this.
stuff.
Hold on.
yeah, it pushes
You
out
can
the
see
darkness.
My vascular, look at this. This is what breastfeeding looks like.
Yeah.
I look like I'm one
Just
of
doing
the
one of these.
Spider, I'm like Spider Woman. Spider Mom, Spider Mom.
Okay, in 5, 4, 3.
I'm here with Natasha Rumor. And I don't know if you know this, Natasha, but I have been doing this talk show for ShawTV for the last 5 years. And many people think that I actually work for ShawTV. Is that what you thought?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to get people to know is that ShawTV has a program through Shaw Spotlight where people can come in and produce their own shows. It can be a talk show that we've had soap operas in here, all kinds of things. But to make one successful, you need help. So we need volunteers, we need crew, we need salespeople. And I just thought, I'm gonna rope you in.
I think what's exciting about,
But
oh, okay,
we're having audio problems.
okay.
It's not like this. We're also having problems with the audio.
All right, try that.
Okay, hello, hello. Chicken nuggets and fries
Can
is
somebody
something
let-
I don't eat because they kill the little baby chicks. It's disgusting.
Normal.
Let's roll.
Okay.
Quiet on set. Do you have a phone? It's outside. Oh, just turn it off, please. Maybe before we start. Yeah, just.
And control that baby. I'm just kidding. It's my baby. There's a soother
You
there
don't have
too.
to shut it off. He just means like
It's
the
on my
vol-
Yeah,
purse.
this
the
is the show. Light mode.
You know, actually, why don't you just give him to me quickly, and I'll just put him on my boob.
Okay.
Because
He peed on his clothes while we were changing his butt.
There you go.
And
hi,
Are we
buddy.
taking a break here?
No, I'm gonna do it while I'm talking to Natasha.
Okay. All right.
Well, they gotta see what what we're doing in this operation is. This is the real deal. Just maybe
Alright.
when I zoom out.
Here we go.
I'm getting latched. Ooh.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.
As I'm latching my child on. This is the real deal. I'm Lisa Rettel, and joining me is Natasha Rumor. And what I'm trying to get across to you and other people in the Okanagan Valley, this is good, this is the real, look behind you, just read the sign. It says the real deal. Oh God. It's not, can you hear him grunting back there? Oh God. This is so perfect. This is exactly what I want to get across. The struggle is real. Okay.
Good. He's good.
Okay, we're good.
And breathe.
And breathe. Natasha has 4 kids.
Yes.
What is happening here? What did I
Raise
eat?
the roof to that.
You know, I don't think he likes Tim Hortons.
No.
It's gotta, no, okay. So Natasha, I want to get your opinion. What do you think makes a good talk show?
I think a lot of the community would be what makes a great talk show. So, you know.
Well, look at Ellen or any of the bigger talk shows.
Yes.
Like they.
Well, Ellen never has this, so you are one up on her for sure.
Right? So,
Yes. What different businesses and how far in the Okanagan are you wanting to reach people?
Well, ShawTV goes right through the whole Okanagan. So from basically the border all the way to past Vernon is our reach for TV broadcast. But now with social media, it's really, our reach can be far and wide, right? We had a reach of 80,000 organically. You hear that? Organically on Facebook. And, you know, it's a whole different world now for broadcasting because you do have that ability to not only reach the smaller communities, but have a more global reach as well.
Right. So is it for you about money, bringing in the money to help fund the show, or is there a passion or a drive behind your TV show?
If what I did was for money, I wouldn't be where I am right now, where I wouldn't be sitting here. What I do is a passion, and I don't want to be, I want it to be different because with lots of media, it's, you know, it's run by the sponsors instead of the people. Like Jackson. It's so good that it's not live, we can edit this. Hey, to answer your question, I used to work for a number of TV and radio stations,
right.
and I did find that a lot of the content had to be kind of approved from the, you know, the advertisers and sponsors, which kind of made it more biased. So as you can see in lots of main TV stations, just maybe, you guys want to go outside for a second? Just for a quick second. There we go. What I found with a lot of the mainstream media stations is that you can really tell if it's left-leaning or right-leaning. And me as a journalist, I always want to find out somewhere in the middle, like what is the truth, right? And if you're being bought and paid for by sponsors, you lose kind of the real deal part of what you're trying to get across. You know, have two sides to a story and be able to draw their own conclusions through it and not have, you know, me being like, here's what you need to believe. I'm going to tell you that, you know, Donald Trump's an idiot or Hillary Clinton's an idiot. You know, I don't want that. I want it to be somewhere where two people can have an open conversation and the viewer can decide for themselves what they believe.
So this isn't limited then to anybody. So you don't have to have a large corporation or a large business or even something that is well known. It could even be small businesses.
And mom and pop kind of shops.
Yes.
Because I find too, like with commercials, we're kind of in a new stage with commercials too. People don't want to see the commercials where it's like, hey, come down to Bob's Builders Supplies, you know? They want to know, why does Bob have a supply company? Who is Bob? What's his passion? Like, what does he have a funny story? Like, just something that's more, you know, we have this raw, real, relatable.
Yes.
Like things that can, you know, reach people in at a deeper level, I guess.
So the show is about the real parts of people's lives and
like
their business.
Breastfeeding,
Like
while you're trying to
breastfeeding
run a
on
talk show.
television. Woo! Okay, but it's also stuff that people can relate to that's going on in their communities, you know, traumas and things like that as well. So you're really opening it up to, you know, anything from doing the JAG to homelessness type of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and that's the format of our show is, you know, it's an hour-long show. And we have interviews, we have like food and beverage pairings, we have like going out in the community, doing streeters, asking people their opinions on different things. But it is hard running a talk show when, you know, if you look at any of the credits for any of the other talk shows, there's so many people in the credit roll.
Yes.
Right? Whereas ours is like, I edit the show, which I'm looking for editors.
Editors.
There's just a lot more to a show than people really realize.
Yes.
So that's what we need, you know.
Yeah. And I think, you know, the thing is for me personally, when you meet people and you come into this place, on this set and meet all the wonderful volunteers and people that are here, you realize that this is something that's being produced by the hearts of people, that's opening up for everybody to have a voice. And so it's really easy to go out in the community and draw people in to come here so that they can also have a voice in their community. And so I really like that about the Real Deal TV show, because it's not just you guys, it's about everybody, and it's about things that matter here and all over the world.
Well, it's kind of like a mom and pop kind of shop in terms of media, because we're not run by a big corporation.
Yes.
We do air our show on ShawTV, but it's a business like anything else. Like I own Learn Productions, LRN Productions. You know, bigger people like Oprah that actually have a legit talk show that is owned, right? She owns it, and ours is Learn because I'm just learning.
Right.
But it's
You're
just that same
fabulously
kind of,
learning.
But it's just that same kind of thing where you're not supporting a big corporation. You're supporting every one of the people that comes out every week and puts a show together.
Yes.
And it really is a community led and heart led business. And it's just a different kind of business, but it's still a business. And that's why we need amazing people like yourself to go sell it. So are you ready to take?
You know what? I think it's about as real as I think it could ever be. I've watched breastfeeding here. I've had some giggles, and I just see that this is real. So the laughs are real. The people here that are real. Everybody that's helping out in this place. And I think this would be a wonderful place to help out. And I look forward to getting out to the streets and letting people know.
Okay, and how can people get a hold of you if they want to be a part of the show and you're, you know?
How can they get a hold of me? How can they get a hold of me?
TheRealDealTV.com.
Right, so info at therealdealtv.com. Also, add in there, raise a roof and a jig. And I'm all about it.
Done.
Done.
All right, you're hired.
Thank you, sister.
I'm really sweaty.